So the wedding has been planned, the honeymoon, an amazing destination. She can't wait to get romantic and celebrate their wedding, their new life together on their honeymoon. Sounds beautiful. Until you realize that the entire family has invited themselves to their honeymoon. That is our email. You got something going on in your life? We'd love to hear about it at thebertshow.com.
Hi, Bert Show team. First, I would like to say thank you for bringing so much joy and laughter into my daily life. I'm in California. Listen to your podcast every morning to start my day. I'm writing for some advice on my mother-in-law. A little backstory. My husband and I have been together for 6 years and just recently married a few weeks ago. Congratulations. My now mother-in-law is a wonderful woman, very kind and caring, but I had some reservations about her early on in the relationship. She's a very religious woman. I am not. My husband is not very religious either, which has put a strain on his relationship with his family from time to time. We join his family at church once in a while to show our support. When we got married, we did not have religion anywhere in our ceremony. However, we did ask my mother-in-law to say a prayer before the meal at the reception for her and the other guests. She comes down to our house about once a week to have dinner because she misses being so close to her son. This doesn't bother me as much because I'm close with my father, but sometimes I feel she needs to take a step back a little for my husband and I to grow our relationship as a couple. I love my mother-in-law and would do anything for her within reason. Now to my dilemma. As a very generous wedding gift, my husband's family paid for our honeymoon, a 2-week cruise to Hawaii coming up this summer.
Ooh.
I cannot express enough gratitude and appreciation for this wonderful gift. It's a trip of a lifetime, and I couldn't be happier to spend this time connecting with my husband. However, I just found out that she also purchased tickets for herself, my father-in-law, and sister-in-law. Now our honeymoon is looking like a family vacation for his family. I talked to my husband about this, and he agreed that she was a bit out of line to also purchase tickets for them.
A bit.
But since she paid for our honeymoon, it would be rude to ask her to reschedule her cruise for another time. Just so we can have our alone time. I am at a loss on what to do. Do I confront my mother-in-law about how rude it is to jump in on our honeymoon? Am I the a-hole to want to be alone with my husband? What can I do or say to express my frustration and sadness? It's early enough that she can reschedule her cruise to another time without penalty or loss of money. I don't want to ruin my relationship with my mother-in-law or my husband's family, and I don't want to come across as controlling and make anyone feel like I'm pulling him away from his family. I do love his family, but I was hoping to spend our honeymoon together, just the two of us, not a group of 5. I appreciate any advice you can give. Thanks and much love.
Okay, I feel like it's his job to man up here.
Yep.
It's his mom.
Yep.
It's his family.
Yep.
He should.
Yep.
Kristen agrees. It's his family. Plus, okay, I'm going to double down on that. When he does approach his mother-in-law, he has to say this is how he's feeling. He can't put this on his new wife at all. He can't go to her and go, gosh, you know what? Becky is just really not comfortable with this. He's got to fall on this one and say, this is what we want, or this is what I want.
100%. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything already. I'm surprised 2 weeks alone with your new wife and you're not even a little bit encouraged to want to say something to your mom. I don't know. I'm a little weirded out.
Yeah, I would have brought this up immediately. I probably would have done it in a somewhat joking manner, but have been really serious on the inside just to kind of lighten the blow to my mom, being that I know that my parents are paying for it.
Yeah, be like, what do you mean? You guys are joining us on our honeymoon?
Right, this is all of our honeymoon, huh? That's a lot of honey for one moon. That's probably what I would have done.
There's not enough moons in the sky.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she have come to you first and said, hey, what do you think about the idea of blank?
Yeah, my mom would have.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have intruded like this.
She just signed the whole thing.
Yeah,
signed the whole family up.
There are some mother-in-laws who are not like that they are just going to. Yeah, so this is one of those deals where this is a gift that came with strings. 3 additional strings, as a matter of fact. The mother-in-law, the father-in-law, and the sister-in-law, because they're all coming on this vacation. Regardless, you're just married. this is the time to establish boundaries with the family. Otherwise, this is what you're going to be dealing with for your entire marriage.
Agreed.
If you choose to have children in the delivering room, guess who's going to be there? Mother-in-law, father-in-law, and sister-in-law, probably wearing their leis from the Hawaiian cruise that you all went on together. So you and your husband have got to get on the same page. Because, bottom line, if he's okay with it, then they have they have two hurdles they have to get over. One, the difference of opinion in the fact that he's okay with the fact that his family's joining them on their honeymoon, and then two, how to handle this with the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think what you established there, that the boundaries have to be dug right now. This is really important right here. Mm-hmm. Megan says, hey, don't sweat it, you guys. If this goes down, it's not that bad. Hey, Megan, good morning.
Hey, I just wanted to play devil's advocate for a second. I was actually in the same situation, and I'm lucky enough to have really great in-laws. But we actually did the same thing. We went on a cruise. My husband's actual whole extended family ended up going on the same cruise with us, and it was great. Right when we found out everybody was going to be going, we just kind of said, oh, it's so exciting to have you guys to be there. We're looking forward to our honeymoon. But, they go to the big family dinners. And so a couple dinners out of the week, we went and had dinner with them. When we went to the pool, sometimes they happened to be at the pool too. So we'd have some drinks together, but we definitely weren't glued to the hip. The cruise ships are gigantic, and everybody knew that this was our honeymoon as well.
Yeah, and
so we were able to have our personal time and share it.
And those cruise ships are so big now that if you throw somebody overboard, nobody will know for days.
It's not a bad point.
That is not an option.
No?
No.
Not an option. Just not an option. Right.
You're gonna have to tread lightly, because it's going to affect the relationship whether you want it to or not.
This is on him, though. He got to go in.
You gotta man up.
He got to go in.
It's your time.
The Bert Show.
So, first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.